Thursday, May 8th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Meteorologist Matthew East here along with you. That's a look during the 5 o'clock hour from the Greensboro Tower camera. If you look very carefully down below there, and this is looking toward downtown Greensboro, you can see a few of the little patches of fog that are in place in parts of the Piedmont this morning. Temperature in Greensboro as I was cutting this video was 62 degrees, and it was another very hot day considering the time of year, down across parts of Georgia and South Carolina into southern North Carolina. Another 90-degree plus day in places like Columbia, Fayetteville, and Wilmington. Only 79 yesterday for high in Greensboro, 78 in Raleigh, 85 in Charlotte. But now the gates are open for that very warm air to flood across all of North Carolina today and tomorrow. Temperatures this morning, 50s and 60s in most spots, a little warmer around Cape Hatteras at 72. That frontal boundary, which for a couple of days was draped across the region, that is now lifted north as a warm front. And the gates are now open for a very warm pattern over the course of the next couple of days. No rain out there across our area, but along the front you have some rain over parts of Pennsylvania and New York. Arcing north and west from there to parts of the Great Lakes region, some showers and thunderstorms rumbling around this morning. Then back from there toward Nebraska and Iowa, Minnesota, South Dakota. Eventually it's some snow in western parts of Nebraska and to parts of Wyoming and Colorado. Some thunderstorms rumbling down through Texas into Oklahoma this morning as well. But the bottom line is we're going to be looking at a very warm setup here over the course of the next couple of days. Out ahead of a weakening front, which we'll get here on Saturday. So, here's how this plays out for us. Very warm conditions today. I'll show you highs here in just a second. And it'll be another very warm day for your Friday. Now, that next cold front, although it weakens and basically dissipates as it pushes into the area Saturday, it is going to be enough to bring in the chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms as our Saturday forecast unfolds. So here we go. Here's your numbers this afternoon. It's going to be a pretty warm and steamy May day and another very, very warm day for Friday. There's tomorrow's map as well. Now, as that cold front approaches, there'll be more clouds. There'll be the chance of some showers and thunderstorms on Saturday. And along with all that will come some cooler temperatures. You can see the temperatures much lower for highs Saturday compared to what we're going to see today and tomorrow. Now, I want to show you this very quickly, and I'll show you it in more detail in just a second. This is a look at what happens with our upper level pattern. This is the European model for today and into this evening, that big ridge across the southeast. And later on next week, that gets replaced by a trough swinging in. So this is not summer arriving. We will see some cooler temperatures try to push back in here as we get deeper into next week. So here's the vorticity chart from 500 millibars from the European, ridging across the southeast. As you get out to 120 hours, that's Monday evening. Look at this trough diving in on the European back into the Rocky Mountain region that then ejects eastward, and you're looking at that big trough arriving into the central and eastern parts of the country as we get deeper into next week, and it just kind of hangs around then through next weekend. At the surface on the European model, this is Saturday afternoon, so you can see that zone of some scattered showers and storms arriving. The GFS model, it's there as well. That's the GFS depiction of Saturday afternoon. And then we go out deeper into next week. There's what the European model looks like for Friday of next week. So 8 days from now, that's a pretty good trough of the eastern part of the country. Let's go to the GFS. This is Sunday on Mother's Day. So just I can't rule out a few showers and storms, but it looks like a lot of us could get away with a dry Sunday. Monday, same deal, maybe a few showers and thunderstorms, but most of them will be concentrated off to the west along a new cold front moving in. The GFS brings that front through Tuesday night. This is Tuesday evening, and then by the time you get to Wednesday, the winds have switched around out of the northwest as that front is beginning to move on through. Now, a couple last things to show you. This is the NAM output for Friday evening. And so some of the models are indicating the chance of a few showers or thunderstorms making it across the mountains and down into parts of the Piedmont and the upstate Friday afternoon and evening. And that's a possibility, but I think the best chance of that occurring will be mountains and points westward. Severe weather outlooks today. There's a moderate risk up in parts of Iowa into Minnesota. And tornado and hail, your biggest threats up that way. Damaging wind potential is there too. And then there's your day 2 outlook across the Mississippi Valley. All right, that is it for today's edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.